Many people talk about ethics within the workplace, but many don't know how much influence others have on them regarding the issue. It is important to understand that the individual is responsible for their actions. These are some moral issues to consider: honesty, equality, trust, passion, and communication. Everyone needs to uphold these within the workplace when dealing with ethical issues.
Sticky ethics are very preference-based and situational. In return, they question your integrity and morale. It is likely that we have all been put into a sticky ethical situation before. We are going to provide two situations in which you will be allowed to be the judge and tell us what you think the proper reaction was to be needed. Let's set the scene. You are a newer associate working at a local grocery store. Full of ambition and passion, to prove yourself, you start talking to anyone and everyone to better understand the people you work with. You meet one of the store managers, Jake. He is highly respected and is the go-to guy for problems in the workplace. Weeks have gone by now and you have found yourself becoming good friends with everyone there, especially Jake. It is also apparent to the work team and the owners that you and Jake are great friends. On a Friday night, it is just you and Jake working the tills as cashiers. Everyone has gone home and the grocery store doors have officially been locked. As entrusted employees, you are supposed to close your tills, report the revenue, and put the cash in the store safe at the end of the night. You had a lighter workload for the day, so it did not take as long for you to close out your till as usual. Eager to go home, you hop over to Jake's till to help him finish as well. As you get behind the counter, you discover Jake putting large bills into his pocket. Jake responds with a warm smile saying, "It's cool, man, the owners know." To show your friendly support, you agree without any hesitation or question. On your drive home, you start to wonder what you should have actually done. Should you check with the owners in the morning? Is it worth the loss of a friend and to be labeled as a whistleblower? Now for the second situation. You are a dedicated employee working hard in a well-known gas station. You are great friends with all the locals, especially the regulars. Recently you took on a higher position as a manager. You have two newly hired employees who are rebellious in nature. They are both nephews of the owner, so they were hired through a family favor. The two new hires both love to smoke, so much in fact that they take an average of 4 smoke breaks through the duration of a 5-hour shift. You've had multiple complaints from customers that no one is ever at the counter working, which is resulting in a rise of theft and aggravation in your store's atmosphere. After a compilation of complaints, you worked up the courage to talk to the two boys about the issue at hand, along with the repercussions of their actions. Their responses to your constructive criticism did not end well. After a couple weeks had went by, you saw no change in their behavior, so you decided that you would flip the script. Every time the boys went out for a smoke break, you would follow. Seeing that you don't smoke, you would bring out a straw which was visually similar. You would inhale from the straw and exhale once you took it away from your mouth. At first, the boys would joke around and make fun of you. After the third break, they noticed that you weren't going inside as well to help with the customers. They would tell you that you needed to go inside and cover the registers. After all, it was your job. You simply replied, "I'm on break." One of the boys called their uncle, the store owner, to report what you have been doing lately. Minutes later, the store owner was at the gas station. He pulled you aside to have a word with you. After moments of confrontation with the store owner, he decided that your actions were handled irresponsibly, which in result affected his store. As a result, you were fired. What could you have done to handle this situation better before you did exactly what the employees were doing? Did you do the right thing?